Hello everyone and welcome to another reading. So Spirit was prompting me to come on really quick today and do a reading for somebody who really needs to hear this, and I'm not sure who that is, but we're gonna get into this. If you watch this reading all the way through and you find that it resonates with you, please feel free to leave a comment, a thumbs up, let me know. If you watch it through and it doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to, leave it. If you watch it through and you know somebody who this may resonate with, who may need to hear this message, please feel free to share it as well. And if you need a personal reading, then feel free to check out my Etsy. All my personal readings are done through there, and I will leave the link to my Etsy shop in the description of this video. So let's jump into this reading. So first and foremost, I asked who this reading was for because it felt like a very specific message for a very specific group of people. And what I got was the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Temperance card. So this is for somebody who's asking themselves, do I pursue this? Should I explore this? In terms of a relationship, so if you're somebody who's interested in getting into a relationship or is thinking about getting into a relationship or thinking about, I keep hearing dating. I don't know if you've been out of the dating scene for a bit and you're looking to get back into the dating scene. I feel like may not even be a relationship that, you're aware of. You may just be thinking, you may have been single for a while and thinking about getting back into the dating scene, or, there may be somebody you're interested in that you're contemplating whether even getting back into a relationship in general, because again, maybe you've been single for a while and you're like, I don't know if this is worth doing. This is the reading for you, okay? This is a reading you're going to want to pay attention to. So let's jump into this reading and see what is coming out. So first of all, I pulled some tarot cards, and the cards that came out for that were the Ace of Wands reversed, the Chariot card reversed, the Three of Pentacles upright, the Eight of Swords upright, the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Cups upright, and the Knight of Cups upright, or reversed, sorry. So what I'm getting from this, first of all and foremost, the Eight of Swords was a card that really jumped out at me. You have been through hell. Do you see the flames in the back of this card? You have walked through hell, and that is why you are questioning whether this is something you should do, because you don't want to go through hell again. You're like, I may want to do this, and part of me is yearning for this, but I don't know if I want to put myself through what I have been through again. And that is completely understandable, okay? But understand that our minds are powerful things, and sometimes our fears can hold us back from amazing things as well, okay? So you've been through a lot in relationships. I'm also seeing that you're trying to break some patterns that you've become aware of. So in relationships, you may have been somebody who was a people pleaser, who tended to give more than they received. And that is something that you are aware of, and you are working on breaking at the moment, okay? I do see you, like I said, knowing that it needs to be an equal partnership, and being like, no, you are a codependent person, and you don't necessarily want to be the supporter of somebody who's not giving back to you. And I feel like you're trying to change that. You are aware that you have given way too much in past relationships, and you don't want to do that anymore. I also see that you're somebody who rushes into relationships as well, and maybe doesn't have a clear direction. So you're a very instinctual person. And I see with this Ace of Wands that very instinctual, right? You aren't afraid to jump into things head first. But with that comes an oh shit moment, right? You jump into things and you're like, this seems fantastic. This seems great. This seems. And then once you get into the fire, you're like, fudge. Like, what the hell did I just get into, kind of thing, right? Like, what did I do? And you realize that you jumped in and you moved way too fast and way too quick. And, you jumped into something that you really had no idea what you were jumping into. And this is something that you are also working on correcting. And this is why I feel like you are asking so much right now of, is this something that I should be doing? Am I ready for this? Am I ready to move forward? Am I ready to get back into the dating scene? Am I ready for this person I'm interested in? And the answer to this is yes. I do believe if you are somebody with an interest, I do believe that there is a lot of potential there. There's a lot of potential for growth and expansion and opportunity there. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles coming up. So if you get into a relationship, whoever you have your eyes set on, I don't feel like, if you have your eyes set on somebody, this could be this is definitely somebody that you can build something with. Okay, this is somebody who you can create something with, because this is the card of creation. This is the card of manifesting things. This is the card of building and working together. I do feel like this is definitely a person that you can build this with. If you are single and just looking to get back into the dating scene, make sure you're getting together with people that you can work with, people you are compatible with. And that, even if you were looking at somebody dating right now, is something that you're going to want to think about. And look at the compatibility factor. How well do you guys integrate together? How well are you able to work together, right? Is this going to be an equal partnership? Because remember, in the past, it wasn't a balanced relationship. And you want to make sure that it's going to be something that you can build to long lasting. Okay. I also see lots of potential here, right? This, if you have your sights set on somebody, this is somebody that can open a lot of things for you and will open a lot of things for you the more you get involved with them. So there will be all sorts of an expansion happening and all sorts of opportunities opening up for you, and things opening up for you that maybe you weren't even aware of in the past. Okay, I just see this huge opening up and this huge expansion, and things coming forward that you never thought were possible are now becoming possible. If you are looking to get back into the dating scene and you don't have your sights set on anyone in particular, this may be a good time for you to just explore. But make sure that also, whoever you're with, whether this is somebody you're specifically focused on or you're just looking to get back into the dating scene in general, that you end up with somebody who's going to help you grow, who is going to help you see things from different perspectives, right? Who isn't going to limit you in ways. Does that make sense? I feel like you need somebody extremely open, and you need somebody who's going to show you. And I feel like the person, if you have your eyes set on a person, the person you have your eyes set on is very open, and they're going to show you lots of different things, okay, and open you up to worlds and things that, like I said, you never even thought were possible. If you're just looking to get back into dating in general, you might want to stay focused on the different opportunities out there, and to stay focused on people who are open-minded and who can help you, kind of show you things that you never thought were possible. The other thing is, do things on your own terms, okay? Make sure that with this Knight of Cups coming up reversed, I do see that, you know, in the past you may have had a tendency to take whatever offers come to you. People come up to you and they're like, oh, I want to be in a relationship with you. And maybe you were somebody who needed that affection, who needed to be in a relationship, right? And you took just whatever was given to you. Try to be a little more choosy. You know, don't take just whatever offers are given to you. Okay, make sure that this is something you want, right? Make sure that this is something that you've been very self-sacrificing in the past, and you've given up pieces of you and things that you have wanted and things you have desired in order to please other people, in order to, you know, and I feel like you've lost. You never got what you needed. You never got what you desired because you were so busy giving up parts of yourself for other people. And now it needs to be different. Now you need to put yourself first, and you need to choose relationships that help you put yourself first, right? Choose partners that are going to encourage you to put yourself first, whether you're looking to get back into dating or you are interested in somebody right now. If you're interested in somebody right now, this is definitely somebody who's going to help you put you first. They are going to encourage you to do what you need to do before what they need to do, right? They're like, no, they see this self-sacrifice. They see this shit that you have gone through, and they're like, no, you need to put you first. If you are just dating, looking to get into the dating scene, you know, you want to date people who are going to encourage you to put yourself first, okay? So next, let's look at, so do I think that, you know, if this is a person you're interested in, this could definitely be a great opportunity for you. I would say go for it. This person is solid, they're stable, they're willing to work with you to help build what it is you want to build. They are willing to, they will open a whole expansion of horizons for you. But you have to be willing to take that step, okay? You have to be willing to move forward, because they're going to work on your terms. And if you aren't willing to move forward, they won't move forward either, okay? If you're looking to just get into dating, if you're like, is this something I'm ready for? I do think it's something you're ready for. But again, you need to be looking for certain people. You need to be looking for people who are going to help, who want to work with you. You need to be looking for people who are going to be open-minded and expansive, because I feel like you don't see things a lot. You see things differently as well, right? And you need somebody who can share those viewpoints with you, and somebody who's going to encourage you to work at your own pace and work with who you are. So next, we've got the Oracle cards. And for these, I have invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. You have to stop violating your own boundaries, okay? I feel like these necessarily aren't boundaries that people have pushed on you and violated consciously. You have allowed them to violate your own boundaries, okay? Because you have not asserted your boundaries enough. You haven't said no. I'm getting that, you know, in the past, people have come up to you and they've pushed you, and you've been like, you've given in to them. You haven't asserted your boundaries. You need to. And as a result, because of that, you felt violated. You were like, oh no, you did this to me and you did that to me. And you might have even spun it around on them when you guys separated. But it wasn't them. It was you allowing that shit. So here's your advice. Stop allowing that shit. Stop allowing that shit, okay? Assert your boundaries. Assert them. You need to. The other thing is, stop cleaning up people's messes, okay? Stop trying to fix people. I'm also getting that you are a people pleaser, and as a people pleaser, we bring in people and we're like, oh, these people are broken, we can fix them, okay? No. It's not up to you to fix everybody in the world. Stop trying to fix people. Stop. For the love of, just stop, okay? I feel like people, you know, You need to understand that not everybody can be fixed. The other thing that I get coming through with this card is maybe you were somebody who created a lot of messes for you to fix too. You know, with that invasion of boundaries, by allowing people to invade your boundaries, you created a whole mess for you to clean up, which could have been avoided if you had just asserted your boundaries in the first place, right? By not asserting your boundaries, you create messes to be cleaned up, because then you're like, now how do we fix this, right? How do we correct this? Now that I know that this is an issue, my boundaries have been violated, I feel like shit, now how do I fix this? Stop getting into those in the first place. Okay, assert your boundaries is a big thing, because then you will avoid these messes to clean up, and stop trying to fix everybody. Okay, sweet memories, you gotta let go. Gotta learn to let go of shit. You have a tendency of pulling in things from the past. Okay, pulling in memories of the past, putting people into boxes based upon how other people have treated you in the past. Stop doing it. They're not the same people. They will not do the same thing. Okay? Let that shit go. Let it go. So if you are thinking about getting into a relationship with somebody, you need to make sure that you are not going to pull in shit from the past, okay? Don't repeat the same mistakes. Don't put them in the same boxes as other people have. Try to stay present and try to remember that they are different people, okay? If you're just getting into the dating world, leave the past behind. Go into the world, go into this dating scene with an open mind, and leave whatever past relationships you have had in the past, okay? We also have from death comes rebirth. This is relationships. This relationship, if you have your eyes on somebody, this person can transform everything for you. Everything. But again, you have to be willing to give them the chance. Okay? Don't let this fear hold you back. Don't let the fear of having to walk through the fire again hold you back from what could be an amazing relationship, okay? Amazing relationship if you allow it to be, but you have to allow it. This person will transform your life, okay? If you are looking to get into the dating scene in general, look for somebody who's transformative. Look for somebody who's going to support the transformation that you want to make, who's going to help you transform into what you want to be, okay? And help you create that kind of relationship. The next thing we have coming through is some more oracle cards. We've got Grow Your Magic, and it's reversed. Mother Moon waxes. We ask you to affirm that you are growing in power, health, vitality, creativity. Visualize the life you wish to nurture. All can come true. Beware of negative thinking, of getting stuck. I think for those of you who, whether you're dating or whether you're looking to date, beware of looking at people and going, that person isn't good enough because of X, Y, Z, right? Pointing out people's faults instead of their potential, okay? Really, essentially, we create our realities. If you want a fucking romance that is fairy tale, if you want a love that is stable and steady, start visualizing that shit. Start creating it. Start finding people who want the same thing, right? That's the other thing. When you go into this, you need to communicate, right? In order to break that habit of just jumping in blindly, you need to start communicating what it is you want, what direction you want to go. Compatibility with this Three of Pentacles is a big thing, right? Do they want the same things you do? Are they going to help build towards the same things you do? When you start building a life yourself alone of what you want to create, you will then draw in people who want to help build that with you, okay? But it starts with you. It always has and it always will. We're born with us, we die with us. Speak it thrice. We ask you to say your name 3 times while gazing at yourself in the mirror. Every word, feel the respect, power, and magic grow. You are blessed. Believe that you deserve this, okay? Some of you might have self-confidence issues. You need to know that you deserve this, okay? Bad relationships they can take a beating on us, right? And it can be super easy for us to believe that we are not deserving and to toxify very good relationships very quickly, okay? Work on building your self-esteem. Find somebody who's going to help build your self-esteem. If you are looking for somebody who, this person will help build you up, they want to speak life into you. They want you to believe that you are amazing, that you are wonderful. They want you to see. If you have your eyes set on somebody, this is somebody who wants you to see your amazingness, who wants you to see how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how wonderful you are. They're struggling to get you to see that because you don't believe it yourself, okay? If you are looking to get into dating and you're wondering if it's worth taking that plunge, yes, it totally is, but find somebody who's going to build you up, because in your past you've found people who are going to tear you down. And then we've got magical laws. Bid within the law ye must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live ye must, and let to live, fairly take and fairly give. Balance and harmony. Okay, you've been in a lot of imbalanced relationships, but don't allow this next one to be the same. The person coming in, the person you're asking about on whether this is worth it, is wanting to bring in balance and harmony. They are wanting to correct all the imbalance that has ever occurred in your life and make it better. But again, you have to be willing. If you're looking for somebody, if you're wanting to get back out into the dating world, make sure that you are putting balance and harmony as a priority, that you are not accepting anybody who is going to throw your world out of whack. Okay? So that's what I've got for you guys. So in terms of, I know that was a lot of information, and hopefully that was helpful, but to sum up the whole reading, if you have your eyes set on somebody and you are wondering whether this is worth it to pursue it, it totally is. This person wants to worship you. This person wants to work at your speed. They want to help alleviate fears. They want to work with you as a partner. They're going to open you to amazing, 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 amazing things if you allow them. They're going to help with your growth and your development, and you just have to allow that in, okay? If you are somebody who is asking if the dating world is a world for you, yes, I do think that, after being single for so long, it's time to step back out there. There's a lot of things that you can learn from stepping back out there, and you can grow and you can expand. Just make sure that you're dating what you want, okay? And that you're not settling for less, and you're not falling into old habits of dating people, similar people that you've dated before, and throwing yourself back into the same patterns that you have been. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you guys. Again, if you know somebody that this reading might resonate with, please feel free to share this. If it resonates with you, let me know. If you would like a private reading, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. And I hope you guys all have an amazing and blessed day. And I will see you guys all later. Take care.